All right. Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Beast Wars podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
I am the royalty!
Yay!
All right. And today it's time to play the game. The Spiders game.
Oh, this episode is so good, guys.
It's great.
So good. So good.
First aired January 6th, 1997. First episode of the year. It was written by series co-creator Larry DiTillio. And we open up in space. It's a Stasis Pod episode. And not like an episode of this podcast, because every episode is an episode of the Stasis Pod podcast. But it's an episode where we get a new toy.
Yeah, this is a Stasis Pod with Stasis Pods.
I do appreciate that at least in the first season, the new character episodes are almost never entirely about the new character.
No.
I mean, you get ones like when Blackarachnia showed up where obviously somebody told somebody that, hey, we need to fit this new character into the script. But other than that, even like Airrazor's first episode was not about Airrazor. This one gets to be a little bit about Inferno, but it's also mostly about the spiders.
Yes.
And they don't have a piece for someone else.
They don't ever name the episode the one where Inferno shows up.
I mean, I guess they would if this was Friends.
Yeah. Or Always Sunny.
The gang finds a Stasis Pod. Oh, and I started counting at the beginning. When the Stasis Pod falls down, there's at least 11 Stasis Pods just in a row.
Yeah, that was oddly in line for how they imply how chaotic everything is.
Yeah. Especially like in previous episodes, we'd see like a solitary Stasis Pod like gets hit by a rock or something, or a bit of shrapnel from the ships when they were attacked. But this is like a dozen Stasis Pods in a row. Just straight in a line in space in an orbital ring around the planet, apparently.
And then this one seems to just calmly try to land.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, apparently.
This is the first time we've seen a stasis pod operate as intended.
Yeah.
Yeah. For most of it,
For 90%.
Yeah.
Anyway, it turns out this one is first detected by Tarantulas, who's a hidey hole from the web. I think this is the first time we're seeing it since the web.
Yeah, I guess we haven't seen the spider hole in a while.
Yeah, he's redecorated. He's got his spider TVs back.
I love
I feel like we've seen it at least once since the web, but I could be wrong.
And, so he sends out a magnetic pulse that shuts down both Predacon and Maximal bases.
Yeah, he calls it some magneto thingamabob.
PCM array.
PCM array.
It's just an EMP weapon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do have to note that he fires it at maximal power.
Yes. He's very much prioritizing these stasis pods, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
he has a plan.
Yeah. So this is like the big thing he's hoping for at this point.
Oh, yes. So, this shuts down both bases, and hilariously it also shuts down the little floating golf carts at the Predacon base. Poor Scorponok.
Yeah, who knew they didn't have their own internal power. They're just...
Well, I mean, I guess it presumably shuts down everything it hit, so it hit both the base and those little golf cart things.
I guess, but you'd think maybe the base itself would shield the internals, at least to that point, because they're just independent systems. Oh.
I may not if it's broken.
Well, yeah.
It's crashed. It's like half under lava.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, though, that this was tuned to not knock out, the robotic life forms.
Well, this would be a real short episode otherwise.
Yeah. True.
Also, Tarantulas would have done it way long ago.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I would watch an episode that's just like a day in the life of Tarantulas.
Oh.
Get up, be creepy, eat things just for the sake of causing pain.
Oh, there's be so many dead rats and creepy voice things.
Let's see, 1 to 3, cackle maniacally. Pencil that in. You know, he's doing his crossword, maybe thinking about doing his taxes.
He totally would.
Yep.
Wonder if he can claim his little flashlight spider bugs as dependents.
Yes.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, as it turns out, this isn't just going to be a Tarantulas episode because Blackarachnia is back from where she was last seen inside a toppling alien obelisk, and she's found Tarantulas' spider hole, and she wants to team up.
Yes.
Maybe a team up on a couple of levels, given by how touchy-feely she is with him.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. I think I said before that she felt like someone who didn't really make a big deal out of sexual manipulation, except when it comes to Tarantulas, and that I appreciate.
She is using her sexuality.
She
She's
turns
still very sexual.
I think she has a right to, considering that, he's the one who made her like that, so she might well...
I mean, how much, and as we see in this episode, it's not a particularly involved process in reprogramming things.
Yeah.
Reprogramming the Stasis pods from Maximal to Predacons, so I don't know if he, pushed the cleavage slider up to maximum or what.
I don't know. It's just weird after her being like all Doctor Doom last episode. Now she's become a femme fatale using her spider wiles on Tarantulas in his man cave.
Yeah. The one reason it works for me is that it's specifically Tarantulas, and
yes,
as we see by the end of the episode, she still thinks he's a total creep and wants nothing to do with
it's
him.
pretty obvious manipulation, but it's against creepy Tarantulas that.
Yes.
And I mean,
that's
I think
why it
Tarantulas
works on him, but it's still creepy.
I mean, Tarantulas kind of knows that it's manipulation, but he kind of likes the attention, so he's going to go with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, he can use an extra set of hands. Or
and she
slots.
She's only guessed the base level of his plan and not the end goal.
She doesn't see the webs within the webs.
Yes! Also, I loved Megatron immediately assuming the power going out was the prelude to a maximal sneak attack. And then Optimus and Rhinox in the maximal base, not assuming anything, but Optimus complaining that the strategic simulation he'd been running was cut short by the power outage.
And by strategic simulation, he was playing video games.
Wait,
Yeah, I was going to ask, was it Civilization, StarCraft, or Dota?
Yeah.
maybe he has a holodeck and he's being Sherlock Holmes?
I don't think Optimus Primal is that lame.
No.
There's no way they have a holodeck.
No, well, VR goggles. VR goggles save energy. They're a better resource.
I mean, if they had a holodeck, we would not see Rat Trap playing holo cards with the computer.
Yeah.
We might.
Or
no,
other
we would see him playing cards with something more adult.
Yeah, he's playing strip holographic poker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's for when he's off duty.
He's playing like
he's on duty for that.
Like the Japanese mahjong games with the girls in them.
Yeah, those.
Or at the very least with one of those, naked women decks of cards.
Yes. What we're saying is he knows about boobies.
Yes. Spoilers for season 2. They're coming up.
No boob. Anyway,
Tigatron happens to be outside and he sees this pod falling,
and he's in the jungle.
Yeah.
He starts in the jungle and then he has to run through an empty plain with one tree in it.
Also a rock.
Yeah, it's the same field with the tree and the rock that was in the first episode, and Waspinator's always in that tree. I think that's his tree.
Maybe it's maybe there's honey in it or something.
I don't know, but that's where he shows up in the first episode. That's where he shows up here. I'm sure it's happened once or twice since.
That is his tree.
Waspinator, find happy place.
Yeah. And then
I'm just thinking that Tigatron coming down from the conveniently located Arctic down to the jungle is...
Yeah.
That's a pretty significant move, you would think, but apparently not.
So he gets intercepted by Waspinator. Waspinator shoots him and he smacks into a rock. But luckily Airraiser is also around and defeats Waspinator in a particularly humiliating fashion. This is kind of the beginning of a trend with Waspinator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Airraiser gets a badass moment on this one.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she does.
Waspinator actually does manage to, well, at least temporarily take out Tigatron. That's
it's
good
not
for
a
him.
terrible showing, but I mean, he does end the. He leaves this episode bereft of wings, upside down in the ground with a rat tugging on one of his antennae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's fully into the Waspinator speak at this point. It's like, Waspinator will scrap. Waspinator hates Birdbot.
Yes, he's talking about Tigerbot and Birdbot, which is a I don't know, voice thing that he'll continue doing for a while. So good.
A vocal tick.
Yes, it's a vocal tick he will continue doing for a while.
Yep. Also, I liked the shot of Anson and Antil as Tigatron left the jungle, because of foreshadowing.
Yes.
Although, before this, we see a poison arrow frog, and yet Spidor is nowhere to be found in this episode.
Yes, actually, in my notes, all in caps, it just says frog. Because the frog! There's the frog! But
Maybe they were hoping to add him in, and they just didn't get to it.
I mean, it's unfortunate, because, he's evil to the core. He's got meanness oozing out of every pore.
and it would be nice to have an evil, a Predacon who isn't just a bug at this point.
Or a dinosaur.
Or dinosaurs, yeah. Yeah, but they haven't added any new dinosaurs since the beginning. It's been all bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, it turns out...
Frog to do a fake out, like, you don't know which one we're going to do this episode.
Yeah.
Will it be Spidor? Will it be Inferno? Who has the more expensive toy? I guess it's going to be Inferno.
Yeah.
It's a really cool figure, though, kids.
It is nice to see that frog.
And that frog mod, they will get their use out of that frog mod. We'll see a bunch more later on in the show.
They're really getting their use out of the rat model. Besides Rat Trap, there's the white rat that Tarantulas is eating, the rat that Waspinator says hello to this episode.
The one that Rat Trap was talking to that one time when he was hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Double Jeopardy.
His little rat.
Yes.
One other thing, when Tigatron runs into the rock, his eyes bulge out and they play the Looney Tunes birds circling the head noise.
I appreciated that.
But they didn't actually animate it. Instead, they just had AirRaiser show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, as we have established. I am all aboard that ship.
Yep. AirRaiser showing up with the badass one-liner is particularly appreciated.
This is the third episode in a row that's just been shipping that so hard.
Oh, yeah. And this episode will show she's kind of more into it than he is. He's very interested in being, the cool loner.
Yeah.
And he does everything but ride off in a motorcycle in a yellow jacket at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whilst she's given him the bedroom eyes.
While she's standing behind him sighing.
Mm-hmm.
Dreamily. Oh, those two.
Yeah. So, Tarantulas and Blackarachnia get to the pod. They reprogram it, which is apparently just a matter of taking out the good chip and putting in an evil chip.
Yeah. Well, okay, so to be fair, on Cybertron, I mean, the war has been over. Presumably this is just a criminal faction of Predacons, and there are Predacons who are not inherently... it just seems like maybe that's a thing they do, because they also are making new Predacons too. Yeah, so they have a convenient little thing. I also thought it was interesting that apparently the chip affects the DNA scan.
That is interesting. Kind of prioritizes what it's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I guess you could wonder then if AirRaiser might have done better if she had a Predacon chip, because maybe there was an ant scuttling around somewhere before that Falcon flew by, but it was like, no, she's a Maximal, we can't have her be an ant.
Also, her romance with Tigatron would be super gross.
Yeah.
Where it's just this big ant riding around on Tigatron.
Yeah, but then eventually we would end up with an ant lion.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But
anyway, that's far in the future.
I'm imagining those chips are non-volatile RAM, and it's basically just, okay, take out Windows Maximal, install Windows Predacon.
Yes.
Yeah, but unfortunately it has already scanned those ants, which means the Tarantulas went to the trouble of catching a spider and then making an adorable little cage for it for nothing.
Yep.
Is it another
great.
Black Widow?
It looks like another Black Widow, which is weird because I assume that gender is inherent in the protoform already.
Though I did notice that the protoform did appear to be the same model as the Air Razor one, though it was still, fluid.
Yeah, the
Yes.
liquid metal.
I mean, I assume they're all kind of like that, sort of generic, but I don't know how it works with the whole gender thing. They don't delve into it in Beast Wars. They're just our male and female Transformers, and that's it.
And it could very possibly be like in the IDW stuff where they can have gender without having sex, without having the physical attributes, but as a personality thing, they can still have gender.
Spark related, but might also be related to what they scan, possibly. Then again, Tigatron was scanned from a female tiger, so...
and presumably, Inferno, spoilers, will be scanned from female ants.
Yeah. So, which is scan has nothing to do with it. Who knows?
So, it's, the new Predacon is another insect, and it's Inferno, and he is a gigantic-ass ant.
But they
I
are
love
both...
the 50-foot ant shot that we get of him coming out of the stasis pod.
Oh, yeah.
Blackarachnia...
He is half man, half ant, all terror.
He's all them.
Blackarachnia and Tarantulas are both so disappointed, too.
I like that Tarantulas is disappointed that it's not another spider, and Blackarachnia is like, oh god, not another insect.
Yeah. Although there's only one insect on the Predacon team at the moment.
Yes. Well, I'm sure she's pretty sick of him, too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yes.
I imagine she's sick of the... Are scorpions insects? I feel like they're more mollusky.
No, scorpions are arachnids.
Well, Waspinator is the one insect.
Still, too many bugs.
Yeah.
I think that was her point.
So, adding
I also
Inferno, there's now 2 insects, 3 arachnids, or, wait, is this Scorponok?
Yeah, scorpions are arachnids.
Yeah, okay.
And then 1 dinosaur and 1 dinosaur-esque prehistoric reptile.
Flying lizard.
Yeah.
I also like the conversation beforehand where, kind of, going back to the last episode, Blackarachnia is still kind of playing on the whole power thing. Talking about how Tarantulas ought to put her in charge because she thinks he's cute.
Yeah, they're working together, but not really working together.
Yeah.
And now they have a giant, insane Ant-Man.
Yes.
So insane.
And sadly, it's not Hank Pym.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And he's voiced by actor and musician Jim Burns, possibly also known from that Highlander TV series.
Yes.
Oh, was he the Watcher?
He was the guy in the wheelchair.
Oh, I don't remember no guy in the wheelchair. I guess.
He was the guy who was played by Jim Burns.
He's kind of like an older guy. He's got a beard. I'm sure that at some point he's playing blues music.
Has to be.
Also, how ironic is it that the guy named Inferno is being played by Jim Burns? Burns!
Pretty great. Pretty great.
And yeah, we get Inferno's 2 main personality characteristics right off the bat. He likes burning things, and he thinks he's a real ant.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Also, he's probably, at this point, he's probably the first character to show up who's really, really toy accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine, because his toy is amazing, but...
Oh, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's striking considering what else we've gotten in the show so far.
Yeah.
And Burns' voice acting on him is great as well.
So good. He's so good and crazy.
He's the best. That's all I can say.
So yeah, he thinks that the stasis pod is his colony, and thus he must defend it.
And he just marches back and forth in front of it.
Yep.
That's so great.
And so Blackarachnia decided, screw this, I'm just going to shoot him. But Tarantulas not up for it because she might damage the stasis pod. Which was his true aim.
Hidden it.
Well, I would say that probably the stasis pod was number 1 and having a new harem member was number 2.
Yeah.
He's working on his harem.
Yeah, especially since this is the first stasis pod to actually land under its own power instead of crashing.
Mm-hmm.
It actually has little hover jets that took it down slowly. It's a fully intact stasis pod, and Tarantulas wants it because reasons. That we don't
that will be revealed.
Because dun dun dun.
Yeah, and Tarantula stops Blackarachnia from attacking by basically mounting her in beast mode.
Well, jumping on her.
Yeah,
it is a little creepy.
Yeah.
You better be careful there, Tarantulas. You know how spiders mate.
Yeah.
You know what Black Widows are known for.
Maybe he's into that.
Yeah, he probably is.
Anyway, Airraiser shows up and makes the immediate mistake of trying to befriend Inferno by quoting Cheetor.
Does this count as Cheetor does something stupid?
Yes.
No,
by extension.
Nothing good ever starts with, as Cheetor would say.
Also, I just came out of Stasis Pod. Who the hell is Cheetor? Also, burn.
Cheetor is not the royalty.
We're gonna see it plenty after this, but I still love Blender Butt Flight.
So good.
Yeah, it's the weirdest flight mode, but
and yes, the toy does it.
Yeah, don't tempt me.
I mean, it's a neat way of making him a flying ant without just giving him bug wings.
Yeah, but like Primal, he can only fly in robot mode.
And his toy does have a little ratchety, a button you push down that makes those spin.
Oh yeah.
Which is one of the great things, because it's one of those, about that toy, is that it's one of those things you can just press on and just be like, so good. So fun.
Yes. So yeah, she gets shot by Inferno and Blackarachnia, who is now playing along with the whole ant thing and befriending Inferno. So whilst she is doing this, Tarantulas is stealing the stasis pod. I've got in my notes here, gross pooping noises.
Yes.
Tarantulas is trying to squeeze out this web, and he needs to get more fiber.
Yeah.
He's like the spider equivalent of scrunching up his face, and he's making these noises. They're just like, it's awful.
And like the abdomen is sort of twitching.
Now, they have shot, him and Blackarachnia both have shot webs plenty of times in this show, and none of them have ever felt the need to do that.
Not to that extent, no. I don't know.
You better wash that stasis pod before you use it, Tarantulas.
Yeah.
Maybe he was going to use that for his demo reel for trying out for Dragon Ball Z or something? They do a lot of grunting.
It's definitely less a Super Saiyan and more of a, I could use some all brand.
Well, yeah, because he didn't get cast on Dragon Ball Z like everybody else.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's why.
I also love Scorponok catching him dragging the stasis pod back on camera, reporting it to Megatron, and Megatron, up until then, had been going, "Where's Scorponok? Where's IT when you need it?"
Well, I guess it's Tarantulas, because I guess Tarantulas is their IT guy. There's Tarantulas. Yeah. This is his job.
Yeah, Tarantulas is the IT guy. Scorponok is the mechanical engineer, I guess. Or maybe civil engineer.
Scorponok gets bounced from job to job based on how recently he screwed up at any given job.
That guy is just unemployable.
Yeah. Maybe Scorponok is like
he's just mopping lava off the floors.
Maybe Scorponok is just like your networking tech, so he like goes in and helps set up the hardware, but Tarantulas is like coding support. So he's that higher level support.
Anyway, Scorponok, I guess, is lookout this time because he reports that something is chasing Tarantulas.
Yeah.
Is he talking about Inferno, or does he mean the stasis pod? And Scorponok is super dumb.
He seems to be talking about the stasis pod.
That's
based on what they show us, it's the stasis pod.
Inferno hasn't shown up yet, so he's talking about the stasis pod. Apparently that fall off of Brigadoon last episode scrambled Scorponok's brain.
No, I think it's just Scorponok.
Possibly.
I think he's just dumb.
So a couple people are actually chasing him, in which case it's Inferno who is chasing him, and Blackarachnia is chasing Inferno.
Yes.
While all this is going around, Tigatron gets there, finds Airazor, and so he tells her, "You go get Optimus, I'm gonna go after this freak show." She offers to team up, but no, baby, I'm too cool and solitary. You stay here.
I hunt alone.
Sometimes you can be too alone. My feels. I think the thing is, by today's standards, where things just, are a lot more willing to, where action shows are a lot more willing to actually ship their characters, just those little breadcrumbs at that point were just so delicious. I will have to find and see if it's post-worthy, that fanfic that I wrote. I might have to add that on to my post for the episode on Iacon Underground.
Anyway, so Tarantulas is almost there, but Inferno catches up to him, but Tarantulas webs him up.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah, without grunting this time.
Yes.
I also liked Megatron in the camera after Scorponok reported the thing, just saying, "Oh, Tarantulas is up to his old tricks."
Yeah.
Not approvingly, not disapprovingly, it's just, oh, that explains it.
That's the thing that Tarantulas does.
Yep.
Weird, inexplicable, gross stuff. Don't know what he wants that stasis pod for. Reasons.
Probably some sex thing.
Probably a sex thing.
On it.
I now choose to believe that whenever Tarantulas is doing something weird that Megatron doesn't get, he just writes it off as some sex thing.
He's either having sex with it or in it.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, this gives Scorponok time to show up, and Scorponok is reasonably competent in this episode in that he doesn't screw up anything up horribly.
No, not really.
But he does distract Tarantulas enough that Tigatron can just blow this stasis pod up.
Yeah.
Shatters it into its composite triangles.
Oh, another big explosion. It's another composited explosion, which looked better this time. Bigger. Really big.
Very triangle-y.
Yeah.
What is in those stasis pods?
Triangles.
Well, it actually had landing jets, so presumably it has some fuel for reasons.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. But and unfortunately, Tigatron now gets tore up.
Oh,
yeah.
Looks like he's bleeding.
Yeah, just his beast parts. Where his beast parts are damaged, there's blood, but where his robot parts are damaged, it's just like silver.
And also the tiger head on his chest has a black eye.
Yeah, it's messed up, man.
Yeah, they're getting good at the battle damage.
They are. He's amazingly beat to hell.
Oh, yes. And making matters worse, here's Megatron, and thanks to forced perspective, Megatron is huge.
Yep.
Yeah.
They like the forced perspective in this episode. It's pretty
It looks like he's about to eat Tigatron off a toilet seat.
Yeah, he was standing up on a hill. It's a good shot.
It is a good shot.
So here's Megatron. Tarantulas and Blackarachnia just flee.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, let's get out of here.
Well, my stasis pod is ruined. I'm just going to leave before he decides to eat me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Inferno shows up again.
Yeah, he
got out of the way.
And Tigatron just blew up the colony.
He's gone totally insane.
The colony!
He's screaming and kicking Tigatron's ass more, and Megatron's like, "Oh, I like him, yes."
Oh yeah, he says I like him, yes, after he sees Blender Butt Flight.
Yeah. Hey, I could use a flyer who's, this is another idiot. Oh well, but it's a controllable idiot, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's the important thing, is he's a loyal idiot.
Yeah. His idiocy mostly comes from his loyalty.
Yes.
Which, is that a first, really? I mean, Scorponok can be dumb, but he's loyal and dumb. They're two separate things. Inferno is a combination of loyal stupidity that...
Well, and also, Inferno is also insane.
Yes.
Very insane.
I mean, Scorponok's kind of a dope, but he's sane.
Yeah. He's not a lunatic.
Yeah. Like, Inferno is just violently insane.
Which that has to be in his spark, but his stasis pod landed perfectly fine. Nothing went wrong other than making him a Predacon.
Maybe
so
the
his
instincts of the
nuts.
ant are so overriding?
Maybe. That is what Tarantulas says, but still.
But, that, even Tigatron, who's affected a lot by his tiger parts, however you want to put it isn't, that devoted to, craziness. And why is an ant that crazy anyway?
Well, tigers, for one thing, ants are insects, and they are going to have a much more alien psychology than tigers are, because tigers are more closely related to us than ants are.
Or maybe it's that...
I assume. Someone can correct me if they want.
That is, in fact, correct.
Maybe it's that, ants are almost hive minds, because they work as a hive, and he's alone, so he's going nuts because of that, maybe? Question mark.
That seems like a plausible explanation.
Lots of question marks this episode.
I mean, he needs someone to order him around.
Yeah, I mean, they're social insects. And I guess so are wasps, but maybe not to the same extent that...
Yeah.
Wait, is Waspinator actually a wasp or a hornet?
I mean, they're both social insects.
Well, to degrees, usually they're not like honeybees. They're only a small family unit. There's maybe a dozen of them.
Right.
They know how to operate alone.
Yeah.
They don't
and they don't, at least most wasps don't come into conflict with other insects the way that ants do. So I figure that's what it's from, sort of.
Yeah.
And also probably, having the Maximal chip taken off and the Predacon one put on maybe screwed things up a little.
Maybe it all boils down to...
Especially since it was already starting to scan when they took the Maximal one off.
Yeah, it had already scanned the ant. Oh yeah, it had already scanned the ant at that point. It just hadn't started programming. So yeah, that could have screwed him up. Maybe.
Good job.
Anyway.
He pulled the plug when it was in the middle of booting, and now the OS is just messed up. I did that once. Actually,
and did your computer think it was an ant?
It might have. I mean, I couldn't communicate with it.
That'd be way cooler.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
Anyway, before Inferno can finish off Tigatron, Optimus Prime blows him up.
Aww.
Total disassembly, bits of him flying all over.
Yeah,
I was
completely
shocked by that. I mean, I was surprised that our first decapitation while still conscious of the series was not Waspinator.
Well, I guess it was Pterosaur a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
It was definitely a Waspinator level blow up.
Yeah, it does seem weird for Inferno's first episode that he gets blown up that much.
Yeah.
Yes.
To little tiny component bits like his head and his hands and everything's disassembled.
Oh, maybe that's why we don't see him for... no, he's in the next episode. Never mind. Anyway, so Scorponok, continuing with his trend of getting increasingly worse jobs, has to pick up the bits of Inferno.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Including his still talkative head.
Yeah, which Megatron flicks at him.
Yes.
Telling him to pick up the rest of the parts. Poor Scorponok.
Poor guy.
Yep. And luckily Tigatron gets shipped back to the base. He gets fixed. And
it's snowing at the base for some reason.
Yeah, that is weird. Where is this base?
It's near the Arctic.
The Christmas episode, because in most cartoons, if it's snowing, it's the Christmas episode.
Well, this was in January, so...
Maybe, there you go.
And then Tigatron tells Air Rage that's another one of my 9 lives I owe her, or he says...
Merry Christmas. Ask your parents to buy you an Inferno.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yep.
I mean, he is a jolly red man, I suppose.
He's very jolly.
He can fly.
He has a white lower jaw.
And he'll give you the gift of pain.
Yep.
Burning.
The gift of burning.
He has a sack full of flammables.
It's a colony of reindeer.
Tigatron eventually comes out of the CR chamber and he's like, I need to get back to my post. And Optimus is like, there's no rush. We sent Scott McNeil up to take care of it.
Yeah, but Tigatron still leaves anyway. He's like, no, I don't like it here. I don't like it, guys.
Nope, I don't like being inside things. I have to be out in nature alone.
It's just, maybe you could stick around. We could make out, maybe?
My ship.
And no.
No, he's gotta go be alone.
Yep.
Maybe he doesn't have to go be alone.
Well, yeah, I guess we will find out in a couple episodes what he's maybe doing there, which is
that's
weird.
Right. Well, I mean, this is an episode mostly about tarantulas. It's only so weird. Anything Tychotron is doing can only be so weird by comparison.
Yeah.
And speaking of tarantulas, he's back there. Blackarachnia is mad that their whole plan is ruined, and also Megatron's gonna murder them now.
Yeah. They actually, when that scene starts, they feel very much like kids who know they're about to get in big trouble.
Oh yeah. We are super grounded, and by grounded, I mean somebody's going to shoot laser beams from a Tyrannosaurus head at us.
You know.
But of course Tarantulas is upset because the pod's gone, and he needed that pod to escape because the planet they're on is doomed.
Yeah,
he knows this because reasons.
Because reasons, yeah.
They do give a nice big music sting after that revelation.
Oh yes.
It is of significance.
And she tries to get him to elaborate, but he's not having it. He would also like to be alone.
Yes.
Also to do weird things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably weirder things. I mean, almost certainly weirder things.
But she says, we could be a great team, you lunatic.
And he calls her a witch.
Yes.
Aww.
And then he just starts cackling.
Yes. He's gonna wank so good tonight.
Physical contact. This is going in the Tarantulas bank.
Oh. Such a writer.
And also at the end of the episode, he gets a shadow.
Oh.
Yay! Exciting.
Well, he's doing his maniacal laugh.
Oh yeah, we gotta note shadows when they show up because they're not always there.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't think we get any more until Coming of the Fusors.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
So set your clocks. To Fusor o'clock. I don't actually know how many weeks that's going to take us.
Yeah. Some number weeks.
The big hand will be on the eagle, and the little hand will be on the wolf.
Yes.
And so that is Spider's game, and I think we all enjoyed playing the Spider's game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good episode. I mean, it's a really good episode.
Oh, it is. It's definitely one of the top 5 we've seen so far, I would say, and I'd say in the top 10 of the series overall.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, it was good. It's odd that it's so good in a way.
Yeah. The weirdest thing about it is that the spiders are basically the protagonists.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
And at their creepiest, just about.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so good. So creepy. So good.
I mean, this is sort of where we get, and this is the way Blackarachnia is going to be for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
She's kind of got plans of her own, but she would like to know about what your plans are so she can either help or hinder you.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's looking out for number 1.
Yeah.
And, it means she's going to have to, get a little handsy with Tarantulas. So be it.
She'll allow it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a weird...
She has enough Purell back at the base.
Yeah.
She's like the star screaming behind his back, sort of. It's a thing that comes up a lot in like Transformers tech specs, like the second in command always wants control, but in the old cartoons pretty much all we got was Starscream trying to take over, or Shockwave and Ratbat in the comics. But now it's like it's this, well, Tarantulas is not quite the second in command, but he kind of was, because he's the second smartest.
Yes.
And she's trying to backstab him while he's trying to backstab Megatron. It's a complicated chain of command. Plus we have all the other idiots flying around.
And, in addition to that, it also manages to be a good character introduction episode.
Yeah, it's a character introduction episode where we actually get the character of the character being introduced.
Oh yeah, you know what he's like, you know what he can do, you know that his toy is super awesome.
Yeah, he's the first one that's shown up fully formed in his first episode.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't just show up at the end of the episode, or, like Blackarachnia, show up and then not show up for the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
I guess Tigatron is the closest, because he was kind of
we sort of got his deal.
But we only got his deal for like 2 minutes.
And also, I mean, he kind of just looks like Cheetor, so he wasn't a huge surprise, whereas everything that Inferno does is insane. Well, he doesn't have any wings. Can he fly? Yes, he can, because he's a giant blender for an ass.
Yes.
He's bigger than everybody else except for, like, Dinobot.
He's huge.
Such a massive little ant.
Yes, he's so great.
And and we even get a little Maximal characterization there too, with Tagatron and Airazor's burgeoning relationship.
Yeah. Really relationship heavy. It's like everything we like is crammed into this episode.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Character directions, new characters, seeing what the status quo is, comedy, romance.
And and
explosion.
It even hints towards the metaplot.
Yeah. Well, Tarantulas is metaplot.
Well, yes. And I guess where stuff is building up towards that finale in an interesting way.
It's gonna be good.
Oh yes, it will.
It'll be Ultra Gear.
Yes.
It's good, but it'll be better next season.
Oh yes, season 2 is one of the pinnacles of Transformers fiction altogether.
So
It's really good. But this season's good too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because there hasn't really been a complete stinker episode yet, anyway.
No.
Unlike, you go back to the original Transformers, there were quite a few.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I think by this point in the original Transformers, we might have had at least like a Prime problem, which is the one with the second Optimus Prime.
Oh, I like the idea of that episode anyway.
Maybe the Core, which is the one where they inexplicably brainwash the Constructicons.
That episode. And it's so badly animated, too.
Oh, it's super badly animated. And the Autobot Run, which is also really badly animated.
Yeah.
I'm looking up. No, none of those.
Oh. Well, what had we had at this point?
More Than Meets the Eye,
Oh, yeah.
Transport to Oblivion, Roll for It, Divide and Conquer, SOS Dinobots, The Ultimate Doom, War of the Dinobots, Countdown to Extinction, Fire in the Sky, Heavy Metal War, Fire on the Mountain, A Plague of Insecticons, Autobot Spike, and The Immobilizer.
Heavy Metal War is okay.
Wait, have we had City of Steel yet?
I think you have City of Steel.
No.
City of Steel is atrocious.
Yeah.
I liked Fire in the Sky, except for the whole part where the ending is completely negated by Fire on the Mountain.
Yeah.
And Fire on the Mountain is not great either.
No.
City of Steel comes in the slot of end of season 2 for Beast Wars.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Although on the wiki they've got it at 3rd episode of the season, which is weird.
I was looking at Wikipedia's list, which has them sorted by air date, not production date.
Okay.
But yeah,
Anyway, there are a lot of bad Generation 1 episodes. We might, that's something we could consider watching in the future.
Oh, yeah. I have not seen most of those, so
Okay,
that would be a completely new experience for me.
Yeah, I guess the question is, do we do a bad one or do we do a good one?
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
do a bad one and then we do a good one.
The best and the worst. We find the best and then we do bot.
Okay, well, I vote. Oh, bot.
Bot. I don't know. I would still argue that Carnage in C minor is worse than Bot.
It's worse.
But I know that
it has worse animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also just super pointless.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's a lot of G1 episodes.
And also the voice acting is very irritating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where the aliens in that episode are all constantly singing.
Yeah, that's the thing. We haven't really had any bad voice acting in Beast Wars, and do we ever really get any bad?
No.
I mean, I guess the worst is it's taken a few episodes for like Blackarachnia and Airazor to develop a character.
Yes,
I mean, part of that is probably the weakest voice still.
Yes.
Yeah.
And part of that is that they didn't quite decide what their characters were going to be like.
Yeah, and I guess Scorponok really doesn't. Scorponok is just an Igor. He's there to be the blunt of somebody else's joke.
I enjoy his voice acting.
Yeah. But,
He can really scream when he needs to. And he can also, accuse somebody of being a smirker.
Yeah,
let's get some good
very good at that.
Sometimes. Oh, we're gonna miss him. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers. All right, so I think we've reached the end of the Spiders game, and I think the winner was the audience.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And I mean, kind of also Tarantulas.
Yeah. Well, no, he
didn't get anything out of it. He didn't get a new spider.
He doesn't
get a Stasis pod.
He got touched.
Yeah.
That's kind of a win for him.
Yeah.
But his A game and his B game are screwed up. He just got some C. Spider.
Yeah.
He didn't
Megatron's the real winner because he got a loyal minion.
So, yeah.
Yes. And he didn't even have to pick up his pieces afterwards. That's Scorponok's job.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. Megatron gets his most loyal minion through no intervention of his own. Wow.
Where's that IT guy?
Admittedly, he's stuck with another idiot, but sort of competent-ish idiot.
You take what you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have her 10 Waspinators than 1 Tarantulas.
Oh, God. Tarantulas, you wouldn't be able to make room for by a certain point, you wouldn't be able to get stabbed in the back again because your back would already be full of knives.
Well, actually, no. If you had 10 Tarantulases, they'd be trying to kill each other, probably.
This is true.
Or one of them would be trying to get the top of the harem. That would be really, there's so many legs everywhere.
The regular arachnophobia. You need to call in John Goodman.
You just have to fill his spider cave full of lava and call it a day.
Just burn it all down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so
condoms draped over energon webs.
Gross. All right. So remember, you can follow us on Twitter at @StasisPod, and you can find us on Tumblr at stasispod.tumblr.com, and now you can find us on Facebook under just facebook.com/stasispod.
And we are hosted on iaconunderground.net.
Or if you prefer, you can also find us on iTunes, and while you're there, why not rate and review us?
Yes, rate, review, send in emails, tweet us, something.
And yes, please, if you'd like, if you have any questions, comments.
Old fan fiction
about Inferno.
New fan fiction.
We'll take fan fiction.
Yeah.
Please send it to stasispodcast@gmail.com, and maybe we'll read it on air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So please, join us next week when we answer the Call of the Wild.
Yay.
Oh boy.
Until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
I'm David.
I'm gonna go answer the Call of the Wild.
Yay.
Good episodes.
I need food, and then I get to be a magical girl.
Yay!
I
don't know if I'm doing the writing thing or not.
Oh.
But I do have a kitten back on my feet again. He got up there all by himself.
Kitty.
He got on my ankles. I have my feet up on a footrest, and he's laying on them.
Neat.
I guess we'll speak again the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
22nd, 23rd. June 23, 22nd.
Oh, good. I'll be on vacation on an off week. That's good.
Yay!
Yay, uninterrupted vacation.
Hooray.
Vacation.
I mean, it's not until early September, but it's on and off week.
I had a vacation once.
My vacation time.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.